What's all this shit I'm hearing about the Republicans or whoever? Probably they're gonna blame it on the Republicans, but both sides are guilty. They want to, or they did already, voted to remove Part D of your Social Security, which is your prescriptions. That'll start after next term when Donald Trump illegally runs for president again for his third time, I guess. Anyway, man. So millions of Americans that have paid into this corrupt mafia system where the demons, government, Satan has stolen your money. They're going to have that Part D removed from your Social Security. And who's going to do anything about it? Who's going to stand up and do something about it? Because they're saying they can't afford it. But yet, we can spend, what is it? $1 billion a day on this war over in Iran, as an example, that was supposed to take 1 week to complete, according to the liar in charge, who said that they are totally devastated. Their navy is destroyed. Everything else is destroyed after 1 week, and it'll be over in a couple days. And it's been how many months now? Okay. Look at Russia, who's getting their ass beat by Ukraine. Well, they got their ass beat by Afghanistan, but they're also getting their ass beat by Ukraine at the moment. From what I understand, Ukraine is doing a hell of a job. Little bitty Ukraine is whipping Russia's ass. To the point where North Korea has sent its slave military, because that's what they are. That's what the military is. They're nothing but slaves to an evil government. North Korea sent its military slaves over to Russia because Russia needed more people to die for them. And so, because they're slaves of Kim Jong-un, who Trump calls a great guy, a guy who would willingly kill his own mother if she said the wrong word to him. That's what this dude is all about. But anyway, North Korea sent their soldiers over to help Russia, to die for Russia. Okay, and again, that's what the military does. You're brainwashed slaves, and you don't quite get it that governments are Satan, and that's what they do. They start wars, and your asses are going to go put your lives on the line and fight the other guy who is the enemy. You're the enemy. They're the enemy. Anyway, man, back onto the subject. They're going to take away Part D of your Social Security, and who's going to do anything about it? Not a damn person, because nobody stands up to Satan. Nobody stands up. Nobody does shit, and therefore that's it. What else? You know, Mr. Fauci, Dr. Fauci, Dr. Frankenstein, Dr. Evil, Dr. Satan. He's been in the news lately. Let me say this just about Dr. Fauci. Trump and him were both pushing this shit in the very beginning. Trump acts like he don't like him now. But him and Trump were both pushing this. In fact, Trump, he was all on board with that shit. When this first started, okay, I understand that the government is Satan. So if Satan is putting on a show to get everybody in the world to do this, with this shit they're cooking up in a lab, and it had an ingredient inside of it called Luciferase, they named it after Satan. My first thing was, guess what? I'm not doing this because I don't trust Satan. I don't trust the government. And I'm not going to touch that shit. That was my thinking at the point in time. And I never did. People took it because they were going to lose their jobs. Other people took it because they're dumb and dumber. They have no understanding of the spiritual warfare and what the hell's going on. And they don't understand who Satan is and who works with Satan. So they took it. They got 85 to 95% of everybody in the world. So they met their quota to get the Luciferase shot up in the body. Okay? They're done. They don't need it no more. But now they're going against Fauci, for whatever reason, trying to make it look like, he's the bad guy, when in fact, all of them, including Trump at the time, because Trump was pushing it, everybody was pushing it. So I don't know what the hell is going on with Fauci now. He's pleading the fifth. He's not going to answer questions. But anyway, I just want to say that in the beginning of it all, they got 95, 98% of everybody in the world to do this because you're spiritually blind. You trust the devil. Therefore, the road to hell is wide, and many will travel it because you have no knowledge. Okay, your spider sense, your spidey sense is not working. You should automatically know that every time Satan speaks, the government speaks, okay, it's a trap. It's a trap. They're gonna, dude, it's a trap. But anyway, yeah, Fauci's all over the news. And like I say, now Trump hates him and now Trump's against him and this and that, but it doesn't matter now. Because once again, they got 98, 95% of everybody in the world to go ahead and do it, and they did it. And they're still doing it. Every year, more and more people are still taking these because they came up with all those variants, one after another, after another, after another, after another, after another. Okay? Now all of a sudden they stop. You're not hearing about it anymore, are you guys? What's it been, a year? Year and a half now? You're not hearing nothing about this shit? You know why? Because they met their quota. Everybody has it in their system now that whatever they were cooking up in that lab, those labs, underground. Anyway, God protect your little souls. I'm going to do another video on proof of God. I did one the other day talking about cells. I'm going to add on to that. But anyway, man, Social Security, they're going to start dismantling that because we don't have enough money. But yet they're spending over $1 billion a day on that war that is approved by the government. Okay? War was supposed to be over in a week. It's been, what, 4 months? $1 billion a day. Unbelievable. Anyway, peace out. Take care. God bless. Eyes on Jesus. It's the only way out. It's the only way you're going to get through it. And until you get locked on and get your honed into that, you're going to be lost. Okay? You trust Satan. You trust this. You're lost. Unfortunately, you're not awake yet. Peace out, guys. Take care. God bless.